Well, good morning to you. The Rocky Top Basketball League is underway in Knoxville, and former Lincoln Memorial rail splitter Jalen Steele is playing. The Knoxville native is keeping in shape by playing in the league. He's got several calls already to go overseas and play in the pros, but he's waiting it out until August to make a decision, and thinks this is a good way to challenge himself.
The competition, just the players that's coming out, the UT players, like the freshmen. It's great talent. You know, you got All-Americans coming, you got people play overseas, people playing the NBA, you know, and then college players that's coming from all around to come play in this event. So it's pretty special to play in, and it gets you better, it gets you a good run in for the summer.
Good to see Jalen Steele doing well. The first annual Hoops for Hope this weekend in Louisa. And of course, on Friday night, the ribbon cutting ceremony at Lockview Park. Basketball will be better on the fresh surface this summer. The court is renovated and it got a fence upgrade too, so balls do not roll down into the river this weekend. It's all about drug prevention and treatment. And the park's makeover is a way for kids to focus on the good.
The pool's been here 40 years, the basketball court's been here 40 years, but they were in such disrepair that really they had became more of a liability and an eyesore than an asset to our community. And both of those, by working, my city employees stepped up to the plate. We become a team, and aside from picking up the garbage and fixing the streets, they took on this project and did this, and I'm super proud of them.
Now, the basketball tournaments and activities conclude today with a lot of money prizes given away. We'll have more on that later this evening at 6. Former Kentucky Wildcat Randall Cobb holding a football camp for the kids this weekend up in Wisconsin. Now, why is that so significant? Well, the campers, of course, getting instruction on football and life advice. The reason why it's crazy is because usually Cobb doesn't get the chance to do a camp in the Cheese State. He's usually, you know, in that mini camp, but he was one of the 15 players named to the veterans list by his head coach, Mike McCarthy, and excused from this week's Packers mandatory mini camp.
I just love being out here with the kids. It makes me feel like a kid again, can just come out and have fun and enjoy ourselves. And that's the biggest thing for the kids. You know, at this age, it's not about, you know, trying to figure out who's going to be the next top athlete. It's all about just enjoying yourself and having fun and being with your friends. And, you know, that's what we talk about. We talk about teamwork and being cooperative with your teammates and coaches and being coachable and learning. And that's the biggest things for us, is just teaching those, instilling those, you know, those little things.
All right, Andy Dalton and the Bengals not excused from mandatory mini camp this week in Cincinnati, and they probably wanted an alibi for the team to get together after last season ended on a late-made field goal by the Steelers in the AFC wildcard game. The desire to not let that happen again plays a leadership role with the rookies.
I think it just comes from the mindset of the guys that's in the room, the leaders that's in the room, the veteran guys that's in the room, because we went through something, you know, last year that we don't probably ever want to go through again. So just with all those intangibles, you know, I just feel like that, you know, it's easy for them to grab on to the focus of what this team is really trying to do.
Former Batcats coach John Cohen brought Gary Henderson to Lexington. Now Henderson is rejoining Cohen at Mississippi State. Cohen making the announcement yesterday morning that Henderson will be the Bulldogs pitching coach, the same job he held when UK won an SEC championship under Cohen back in 2006. Henderson resigned on June 1st after 8 seasons at UK. Of course, we'll have U.S. Open highlights next half hour along with Reds highlights. They were playing the Astros yesterday. That's a first look at sports this morning. Enjoy your morning. Good morning to you. Yahoo Sports reports that 16 players are invited to the NBA draft this coming Thursday night. Skal Labissiere and Jamal Murray are two of those guys on the list. Here is the full list of players expected in the green room at the Barclays Center this Thursday night. Tyler Ulis did not get invited, but is expected to get drafted. Some have him in the first round. Others have him projected getting taken in the second round. So Skal and Jamal will get to shake the commission's hands by all means, at least. As many as 3 more players could get added to this list by later this afternoon, league sources told Yahoo Sports. A former Lincoln Memorial rail splitter Jalen Steele could possibly play in the NBA one day. He's getting some work done down there in the Rocky Top Basketball League in Knoxville. He has offers to play in the pros in France, Italy, Spain, and Bulgaria so far, but he's hanging on tight, talking with his agent. He will wait until August to leave, is what he told us. He still appreciates how fun the ride was to the Division II National Championship this past season at LMU.
Oh man, it was very fun. Everybody hold each other accountable. If you mess up on defense, they're gonna call you out. So it was just, you really just push yourself playing with great talent, and LMU is gonna go far. That's a good program, and Coach Schertz really got it going up there. So I advise, if anybody want to go anywhere, if you can't make a D1, go D2. LMU is the place to go.
On June 1st, Kentucky baseball coach Gary Henderson resigned. Last week, Kentucky found its new baseball coach and hired Nick Minjone, an assistant from Mississippi State. Now Henderson is headed to Starkville. Mississippi State head coach John Cohen will bring Henderson down to be the pitching coach of the Bulldogs, the same position he had under Cohen at Kentucky, where the Wildcats won the SEC championship in 2006. Oklahoma State and UC Santa Barbara. They got things popping at the College World Series yesterday in Omaha, Nebraska. Bottom four, that's where we start. There's no score. Garrett Binge, RBI single to center off Shane Bieber. No relation to Justin. Corey Hassel, he scores to make it 1-0. How about the unofficial mascot dinosaur named Eutropolis? There he is for Oklahoma State. Now, Eutropolis, he had to like what he saw on the mound here by starting pitcher Thomas Hatch. He goes the distance, throws a complete game shutout, striking out Austin Bush there to end the game. First World Series win since 1993 for Oklahoma State. It's double elimination, so UC Santa Barbara, they still got a chance. Not eliminated just yet. Cody Reed on the mound yesterday for the Reds, making his major league debut for Cincinnati, taking on the Astros. Bottom first, no score. Marwin Gonzalez says, "Welcome to the Bigs, Mr. Reed." Just launches it to deep left. Bye! It's a 2-run jack for Gonzalez. We go bottom of the fifth. Reed facing Gonzalez again. This time Reed says, "Sorry, bro, you're going to have to set on down." Strikes him out there to end the inning. Bottom of the ninth. Now we're tied at 4. Runners on the corner. George Springer, he's got the game winner. Nope. Jay Bruce, he saves the day. So we go to extras. In the bottom of the 11th, Springer, he gets another crack at it. This time he going to deliver. That's a game winner. Jason Castro, he beats the throw at home and scores. Astros win it 5-4. The state baseball tournament concluded last night in Lexington, by the way. St. X out of Louisville wins its 7th state baseball championship. That's a record, by the way. 1-0 over Campbell County. The Camels losing there. Connor Holden tossed a complete game for St. X. 3-hit shutout for him. Adam Elliott was named tournament MVP. Let's go to Oakmont U.S. Open. They finished up round 2 yesterday. This is round 3 a little bit later on. After 6 straight pars to open his round, Andrew Landry curls in the nice birdie putt at the 7th, moves him to 4 under on the day. Now we are with Jason Day. Birdied 4 of his first 5 holes in the round, and here at number 4, his 13th, Day rolls in an eagle. Finished the day at 1 over. How about Shane Lowry at the 9th? Pretty bird. Pretty bird. He goes to 4 under. More from Lowry at the 12th. His second to the par 4. Lowry showed off that great touch. Good ball skills. Just lays it right there. Just a couple feet from the cup. He would, of course, tap that in for his birdie, and play was suspended for darkness. They're never going to get this thing over with. They'll pick it up, of course, later this morning and then begin the final round. This is what the leaderboard looks like right now. Lowry at 5 under through 14 holes. Landry at 3 under through 13 holes. And then Lee Westwood, Sergio Garcia, and Dustin Johnson all at 2 under. Hopefully, they get that whole thing in up there at Oakmont in Pennsylvania. That's a final look at sports this morning. Enjoy your morning.